this ride. I would say if you haven't watched the movie before you watch the show tonight, look up a trailer of the movie, look up a trailer of the show so you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. But it's so much more fun to be completely taken by surprise. You know, I can mention a few things, right?
Yeah.
You know, we've got Hollywood. We've got how do I put this? Mystical character. We've got beautiful singing and performances. We've got amazing actors. We've got some real tears are shed. Things are yelled. Things are thrown. A lot of things are smashed in the show. There's a lot of smashing. You can expect sex. There is a scene. There was a scene. You sex. There's also that in the show. I know because I am in that scene. There's also a cult. There's a lot of things happening in the show.
Like anything people could want, check it down the list. It's happening on this show. It's wild. Yeah. That's amazing. I want a running count of like all the things that get smashed throughout the series. At the end of the whole series, we got to have like a tally of everything that gets smashed.
Yeah, literally play a drinking game with your friends. And you're like, every time someone smashes something, you gotta drink.
So you jumped on board this. You're playing the character of Lily. What was it like getting onto set with these actors that are coming back and reprising their characters?
Well, it was definitely interesting because I was the new kid, so that was interesting. And I kind of had to just come into this family that was already made. And luckily everyone was so sweet on the show and really welcomed me in. But, where we take place in the show, our characters really are at a weird point with one another. And I think that was kind of good that I was so new and that I wasn't involved in this group before, because my character at this moment in time feels like an outsider. And I kind of took that and ran with it because everyone else was a group and they're kind of mad at my character. And so my character is kind of the one that's, I don't want to give too much away. And you see I'm bad at this. You can't trust me.
I think the thing is like, when you're excited about talking about something, it's like kind of hard to put a cap on it, right? Yeah. Because like you want to just tell the world. One thing that's kind of that's poignant about this series is, this is Cameron Boyce's last performance, I think, that we'll get a chance to see. I can't tell from the trailer if you guys spend a lot of time on screen together or have scenes together.
No, I think we might have like 2 scenes together. We didn't really work so much together on the show, but we knew each other before the show. And we were still on set together. Yeah, so sad. So sad.
Yeah, I think there are going to be a lot of tributes, obviously, to that young man when this show goes out, which is really nice to see. No, so like we said, we started off this whole conversation being like, this is a big week for you. One of the other things, of course, is the single coming out, right? Like you've got new music on the way, plus a video. And is that tonight as well at like midnight?
Yeah, I think it comes out Friday. Is today Thursday?
The song comes out Friday, the video comes out next week.
Yeah, so today's Thursday. So tomorrow, yeah, you're right. The song does come out. The video comes out a week after the song. And yeah, I'm really excited for people to see this video, really get a chance to dive into a deeper level of the song, and a deeper understanding to the song. And I hope they just rock out to it. It's a banger.
Yeah. It seems like the things that you're just putting out now, that again, like this week, but in general, you just want people to come along for the ride. Like it seems like it's a big rock and roll, wild, crazy time. And it's good time to be a fan of yours.
Aw. Hell yeah. Yeah, it is.
So the other thing I want to ask you about, and again, this happened really, really recently. We've got people talking about it in the comments. Is that engagement? That looked really dope. That looked like a good time. What was what was the actual engagement like? Like what was the surprise? What was the moment like? What did y'all do?
Um, well, it's pretty damn special. I will say it was. He just fully outdid any level of expectation I think I would ever have in my whole life. Uh, yeah, I mean, and he also found a way to. He did it on his last take of the movie. He read me a poem on his last take, and it's our first movie together. First time I'm acting with someone I'm in love with, and his first actual movie in general. So it's a very exciting time for us and our relationship to be on this movie and to be doing this. And then in the middle of his last take, he's like, "Wait, what's this? What's this in my pocket?" And I'm thinking like I'm like recording the take. I'm about to like run in and yell surprise, like I love you and happy, for his movie. And he starts reading this long poem that's so sweet, and I'm just like, oh, completely taken back. And then it's quite a long story, but he really went for it. All the roses you can imagine. I think there was over 2,300 or 400 roses. I don't know. He got a 3D rendering made of the space because he really wanted to make sure it was actually that he could walk through it and that it was perfect to what he was imagining. And he has this 3D rendering, and I think it's crazy. Like, my fiance is such a bad bitch that he got a 3D rendering made to
So
ask
this
me.
it basically like anyone now that hears a story that ever plans on, proposing to their loved one is gonna have to like they gotta up their game from here on out. Like nothing else below the level of getting a 3D rendering
Yeah,
of the place you're doing it is gonna cut it.
I mean, that's just like, I was like, I am so happy I'm marrying you. You're like, I'm so planned and specific and a little bit anal about the way that I like things. And
Uh-huh.
he is so perfect for me. He got a 3D rendering made to make sure it was perfect. Now, that is what I'm talking about.
It's
Snaps.
planning. It's planning,
Yeah.
folks. Anybody watching, take notes. It's all about planning and execution. Got to
Yeah.
get it done. All right, Bella, it's been an absolute pleasure chatting with you. Congratulations on that, and of course, everything coming out this week. Make sure y'all are watching Paradise City because that drops like tomorrow,
No, it
and of
drops
course,
today.
today it drops
Today,
today.
Paradise City is out today on
It's a good,
Amazon. Watch it,
it's a good thing you're here because I would have messed that up. It's a good thing you're here.
everyone.
I would have screwed that up myself. Yeah,
You're
you
gonna
gotta
watch
watch.
it tonight, right?
You gotta watch along with Bella, and we'll do the count of things that get smashed.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks a lot. Good to see you.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Peace.
Thank you. Have fun, and I really hope you're gonna watch it tonight.
We will do. Take care.